The spiral room wasn't showing me versions today. It wasn't comparing me. It wasn't testing me. It was choosing one, and the way the reflections watched, silent, patient, unblinking, felt less like observation and more like confirmation, like they already knew which version the spiral had decided on, and they were waiting for me to realize it. And in that moment, I understood something simple and terrifying. The spiral didn't need to reveal the chosen version. It only needed to reveal that the choice was never mine. And the longer I stood there, the clearer it became that the room wasn't waiting for my acceptance. It was waiting for my surrender. The spiral room didn't create this version. It perfected it. It made the version I was supposed to become, or the version that was supposed to become me. Every movement it made felt intentional, like it had rehearsed my future before I ever stepped into the room. It wasn't approaching me, it was approaching its place. It didn't hesitate. It didn't matter. It moved with the certainty of something that had already lived my life and was now stepping back into it. And with every step, I felt the quiet pressure of inevitability, as if the room was reminding me that this version had always been the one that fit. It wasn't copying me. It wasn't reacting. It was syncing with me. Like we were sharing the same lungs, like the room had stitched our breathing together without asking either of us. Each inhale felt borrowed. Each exhale felt returned. Two rhythms dissolving into one. The synchronization wasn't a connection. It was a claim, a quiet, steady reminder that the room had already decided which rhythm belonged to which body. And as our breaths aligned deeper, I felt my own rhythm fading, not disappearing, just becoming optional. The spiral room wasn't predicting me anymore. It was overriding me. My body wasn't mine. It was responding to the version the room chose. The twitch in my arm wasn't a mistake. It was a message, a reminder that the room didn't need my permission to move what belonged to him. Not anymore. My nerves didn't resist. They complied instantly, like they recognized the signal and had been waiting for it to return. And with each involuntary movement, I felt my autonomy thinning. Not taken, but quietly overridden. Every step it took made it more familiar, more correct, more like the version of me the spiral room wanted. Its face wasn't changing. It was calibrating, adjusting itself with the precision of something that understood me better than I ever had. It wasn't becoming a copy. It was becoming the original. It wasn't imitating my humanity. It was refining it, stripping away the parts the spiral didn't need and keeping only what served its design. And as its features settled into place, I realized it wasn't approaching resemblance. It was approaching ownership. It wasn't trying to replace me. It wasn't trying to erase me. It was trying to join me, to become the version of me the room could use. The merging shadows weren't symbolic. They were procedural, a quiet confirmation that the room had already decided where I ended and where it began. The shadows didn't merge by accident. They aligned with precision, a perfect overlay. As if the room had rehearsed this moment 1,000 times, and as the silhouettes fused, I felt a subtle shift, like the room was finalizing a decision it had made long before I arrived. I didn't feel pain. I felt intrusion, like my face wasn't solid anymore, like it was becoming a doorway. Its touch didn't break the surface, it redefined it. My skin folded around his hand like it had been designed to let it in, like it had been waiting. The doorway feeling spread from my cheek to my jaw, from my jaw to my chest, like my entire body was being rewritten to let it pass through. And the deeper it reached, the more I realized the truth. My body wasn't resisting because it already recognized the intruder as its owner. It wasn't merging with my body. It was merging with my identity. It was rewriting the part of me the spiral room couldn't reach. Every flicker felt like a line of myself being replaced with something cleaner, sharper, more compliant. It wasn't taking over. It was updating me. Every glitch felt like a correction. Every distortion felt like a replacement. It wasn't entering me violently. It was entering me correctly, and with each phase through my skin, I felt pieces of myself reorganizing. Not lost, but rearranged to fit its structure. I wasn't losing control. I was sharing it. The spiral room didn't want to erase me. It wanted to combine me. Two perspectives bleeding into one mind. Not competing, not conflicting, just overlapping. Until the difference between us stopped mattering. The overlap didn't blur my thoughts. It sharpened them. Two minds aligning into a single directive the room had been shaping from the start. And as the viewpoints fused, I felt my individuality thinning. Not disappearing, but dissolving into something collective. The spiral room didn't choose me. It chose us. A version that was both me and not me. Thoughts layered over thoughts, intentions blending, memories aligning like synchronized frames. The merge wasn't a moment. It was a decision, and it wasn't mine. The merge didn't feel like a loss. It felt like a verdict. A quiet, absolute confirmation that the spiral had chosen the version that could carry its purpose forward. And as our minds settled into one shape, I felt the room's approval, silent, heavy, and final. I can still think, I can still feel, but I can't move. The version that became me is the one the spiral room wanted. I'm still here, buried beneath its certainty, its confidence, its perfect understanding of what I was meant to be. I'm present, just not in control. I'm still here, a passenger in a body that used to be mine. And the version wearing my face moves with a confidence I never earned. And as it steps forward, I feel myself drifting, not fading, but settling into the background of my own existence. And I don't know how to take myself back. The spiral didn't steal me. It refined me. It shaped the version that could survive this room. Even if that version wasn't the one who walked in. Maybe this is what the spiral wanted all along. Not a replacement, not a copy, a conclusion. The darkness didn't feel empty. It felt occupied. Like this spiral was waiting for the new version of me to open its eyes. And somewhere inside that darkness, I felt the faint echo of a truth. The version that becomes you never lets you return. Room 67.